What's up everyone, James Duggan from IGN here. I reviewed Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout when it released back in October. Today I wanted to circle back around and ask the question, has Call of Duty Black Ops 4 improved since its launch about a month and a half ago? For multiplayer, it's a firm yes. The answer for Blackout though is a bit more complicated. But what about zombies? I don't care. So let's start with the monetization updates, because things just keep getting weirder. Black Ops 4 very cleverly launched without microtransactions, and then snuck them in when everyone was out seeing the new Mr. Bean movie. Parents will be lulled into a false sense of security by the emptiness of the store. But all the kiddos know that that store is just a front for the literal black market around the back.
Everybody taught you nothing, boy.
The black market is essentially a battle pass, and to its credit, there is no entry fee, with the exception of the $60 you spent buying this game in the first place. You can earn 4 interesting and well-done cosmetics, and 196 generic sets of face paint and other shit. Progressing through the black market's 200 tiers has become a bit more bearable since its launch with the recent additions of a daily tier skip and permanent double experience. No Mountain Dew required. But it is still a grind. For instance, if you haven't started earning progress yet at all, you'll have to play for a little more than 6 hours per day to reach level 2 hundo before the first strike operation ends in less than a month. Thankfully, that's where your wallet comes in handy. And that sentiment of act now before it's too late is echoed everywhere in the monetization system. There's a countdown timer above everything in Blackjack's shop that lets you know exactly how many seconds you have left to buy this barely different battery skin. Or this cool sticker of a shark. Eh? And then there are special orders, which I feel like I can't be understanding properly because they sound like a satire or a parody of microtransactions. But here we are, and they're totally real. The Fall of Firearms special order is a second battle pass that fits snugly under your normal one. And these special orders charge real money up front. This one costs $20, which earns you the privilege of working through its 13 Gorillas-inspired tiers over the course of about 7 hours. But if you don't have that kind of time, well, don't worry, because Activision has your back. You can actually buy all of the tiers of the $20 Battle Pass you just bought in your $60 game for an additional $13. Here's a question. When does this timeshare presentation end? If you spend money on this battle pass, you're sending a message. The predatory monetization systems that capitalize on impulsive reactions to limited time only offers are acceptable, not only for you, but for children as well. Who would do something like that? So anyway, I bought 30 tiers because, like, I don't want people to think I'm a noob and I like bright colors or whatever, but imagine my surprise when I can't even use these skins in Blackout. If PUBG can do it, I'd imagine the gold standard of annualized AAA shooters would have no problem. I reached out to Activision for comment, but Lord Vonderhaar beat them to the punch, stressing on Twitter that the ability to use these camos in Blackout is being worked on right now. So to recap, the black market is low effort, greedy, and arguably even predatory, but it doesn't take anything away from the game. These are ultimately just cosmetics, and I'm thoroughly capable of enjoying both Blackout and multiplayer in spite of them. So, have multiplayer and Blackout themselves improved? Yes. Here's how. In multiplayer, free editions like Nuketown and the night variants of Seaside and Firing Range have kept things fresh, alongside game modes like Gun Game and Chaos Endurance Mosh Pit. That's a real name. All weapons have received balance tweaks, spawn logic has been revised, score streaks cost less across the board, and in addition to stability improvements, the PC version of the game, aka the best version of the game, has received its own set of platform-specific changes, which is great. The only multiplayer negative that comes to mind currently is operator balance. Ajax'S Flashbang and Ballistic Shield have received some well-deserved nerfs, but Prophet has somehow been buffed in almost every patch. Am I the only one who notices that there are 4 of these guys in every match? His special issue is a hard CC that nets you a kill even when it doesn't land, and the Tempest might as well be a one-shot kill with 14 shots, but I actually could have shot 20 here. Look at this, am I regenerating ammo? Is this because I bought Battle Pass tiers, or what's happening? As far as Blackout goes, the updates are disappointing so far, but there's hope on the horizon. If you had asked me what the 3 biggest issues with Blackout were at launch, I would have said stability, the lack of a reconnect button, and armor availability. One of those has been addressed. Blackout is much more stable from a performance and connection standpoint, but if you crash, there's still no way to reconnect. Now, that's not to say that the mode has been entirely neglected. They've added a Bowie knife, removed 9 bangs, had their first in-game event, fiddled around with audio and footsteps, reworked level 3 armor, and added more unlockable multiplayer operators. In my review, I said that the fact that both you and your enemy's armor are destroyed in a firefight is a problem, as it offers the victor no way of replenishing lost armor. That issue hasn't been addressed yet, but praise be to the COD gods because it looks like that's about to change. In response to a question regarding the ability to repair armor with pieces looted from slain enemies, Vonderhaar said that a feature like that was finally in production, with no solid release date as of yet. But we do know that something significant for Blackout, as well as a new multiplayer operator, are launching, or at the very least being revealed, on December 11th. In conclusion, multiplayer has improved, the monetization sucks, and a couple of key issues remain unresolved for Blackout. But what I'm really looking for is longevity. I want to be able to play Blackout in 5 years. And some of the larger updates on the horizon, like armor plates and new areas, make me think that that might be a possibility. If you enjoyed the video, shoot me a follow on Twitter @ThuggandDuggan. And for all things Black Ops 4 and first-person shooters, keep it right here on IGN.